What's good, YouTube? Cool Geek Nation. You back here with the Cool Geeks. I'm Rod Showtime.
I'm Jay Brooks.
There's no Blaze.
Today we got special guests.
Sammy so good.
Most special guests in the building for the special edition of this is episode 2 of the Star Wars series of Geekd Out. And listen, man, it's just so much fandom here. We gotta split this up into 3 parts.
I see part 1. Go watch part 1.
Go watch part 1. It was for sure a banger. And we're gonna follow it up with a great episode. And let's start it off, man. Y'all gonna hit me in the eye when the lights are
There's so many sound effects going on.
See, look.
It is. It's a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
A lot of chaos going on.
You got a hat.
All right, guys. Let's start off with this.
Pokebuck.
Let's start off. See, this is why they don't need. This is why they don't need.
Take these lightsabers away.
Alright.
We want to start with Odell's question.
Yeah.
Dizzy OD?
OD. Dizzy.
Do it.
OD. Dizzy.
Y'all don't need props.
OD.
No more props. Episode 3, these are going away.
Oh, Vader coming out the cake. Vader coming out the cake.
All right. So, which Jedi scum was most responsible for the fall of the Republic? Yoda, Master Yoda,
Put in quotes.
Qui-Gon, or Anakin?
This is a no-brainer for me. I'll let y'all
Most responsible between those.
want me to lead off?
If it's
You
such a
really want me
no-brainer,
to take this?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't have a lot to say. I'm gonna just go straight to the top, to the source.
Do it.
I'm blaming that little green gremlin Yoda. I ain't living in the slum.
Yoda.
A master
Yoda.
Yoda.
So why?
I'm blaming Yoda because he's supposed to be the master Yoda. My man always weak in that face like Jean Grey because the Force confused him. He can't see this, can't see that. Too many rats. It's clouded.
The weather.
I don't know what it is.
The weather
What are
always
you
bad.
doing?
The weather always bad.
Always bad.
What are you
They
doing?
never clear forecast.
Who does that?
Yoda can't see past his own past his own 5 fingers in front of his face, man. Forget this man. He always saying he knows all. He never counseled Anakin like that. He saw my man was in trouble. Then he didn't step in where he was. Gave up on him. Dropped him like a bad habit. Qui-Gon supposed to be his right hand. He ain't give a fuck about him. Whatever happened to Qui-Gon happened to Qui-Gon. And look into Mace Windu dying. Listen, man.
Yo.
That's the Yoda. All right. That's
I'm blaming Yoda.
Yoda.
Yeah.
What up?
Who's
Say
Jay?
what? Me?
Yeah, you go.
You know what? I gotta agree with this man. Yoda. I think
Same
Yoda
reason?
too. Yup.
Yoda late.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I blame Yoda. Like, because
Is that your person? You picking Yoda?
I'm picking Yoda. Yeah.
Oh, 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Hey.
We already made it.
Well, here's my whole thing, because when you watch Clone Wars, they showed you the visions that Yoda had.
He couldn't really. He had to go figure them out though. But go ahead.
But you know what? For you to be having the visions that you have, regardless of you feeling like you need to go figure them out, he should have known, like, you know what?
But his path to go figure them out was tough. Like he couldn't understand him, so he had to put himself through hell.
I get it, but you know what? He should have been like, you know what? Anakin, we don't want you to go spy on Palpatine.
I was gonna say, what measures did he take?
Let's send Obi-Wan to spy on Palpatine. Don't send this young misguided boy.
Yeah.
Mace could have win.
Right.
A lot of people could have win.
Right.
Mace wanna find out.
Nah, none of them.
Mace wanna find out nothing.
I mean, I get it. They want somebody else.
Palpatine would have holding you down.
Right.
Palpatine had a plan. He had a plan.
Yeah, Mace would have busted out the door. Boom.
He's like, alright, motherfucker.
Yeah. Mace would have found out that. He the greatest espionage.
Like I said, like Yoda had got a lot of visions, and I feel like he could have put things in play to prevent Anakin from going down that path.
Definitely. Especially seeing so much trouble within him and not knowing what's going on.
I feel like they kind of just let it happen.
Yeah.
When you interfere,
enjoy the
you
seat.
may end up doing the thing that you don't want to do.
Yeah, like that's
true.
That's true.
I get it. That's true.
You never had the full picture.
He never had the full picture.
Self-fulfilled
That's
prophecy.
true.
The only defense I would give Yoda, right, besides the fact that his visions was blurry, he actually went to go unblur them. So he did try. The one thing,
You know what?
Nah, but I would just be like,
They be unblurred after the fact.
Hold up. My defense of Yoda is they truly believed all the Sith were gone. So he was in denial, but they truly believed it was gone. So he never.
But he knew
it was just an option.
You know what though?
The vision.
You know what though?
Yeah,
Hold on.
He did say that.
Or something was with the Force.
Nah, he said it was. He said like ultimate, like a powerful Sith. He did say that.
Alright, but you know what though? You know what? We gonna take away all this fogginess. You know who had clear cut proof?
Hold up. No, you said Yoda. Stop.
Nah, I'm sorry. No, I'm changing it. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm changing it.
Yeah, you still gotta pass off, but switch it and be done.
You can't explain.
Switch it and be done.
Alright. I'm picking Anakin.
Okay, go ahead, Odell. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
You can't blame Anakin. I'm gonna start with that. First of all, I'm letting Anakin off scot-free.
Okay.
He was merely a pawn
Okay.
in this.
Walk
scheme.
around this freely. Freely, Anakin, freely.
He was but a boy, and when he was but a boy, who drug him up into this old nonsense? Qui-Gon. That is who I blame.
It was the Metachlorians,
That's a hot
though.
take.
He read him. But hold on. In Clone Wars, when they have high metachlorian count, they go look for these children, and he happened to bump into them.
He insisted
can't. No, but he
on
can't
making him
deny
his
that.
apprentice.
He insisted on what?
On having Anakin be his apprentice.
Because his metachlorians.
He had to. Yeah, for the prophecy, he had to. I blame
Not
Qui-Gon.
even for the prophecy, just the metachlorians. Like in Clone Wars, they go to house and they
Everyone has their reasons. Doesn't mean they can't and be
Yeah, but that wasn't his fault though. He saw a kid that he thought he could help.
Accidents happen.
He got killed. He got killed in the process, but he thought it's not his fault.
It's Padme's fault.
It's whoever steered him the wrong way. They didn't give him no counsel. He left him with people that didn't give him no counsel.
Do it.
He said, "I'm gonna keep this kid Obi-Wan. You got to do what you got to do." They didn't give Anakin no counsel.
Please talk about the
Hold on, y'all. Let them talk.
Qui-Gon.
He's blaming Qui-Gon.
Alright, so
Free Qui-Gon, man.
No, Qui-Gon.
alright, so I'm gonna
Set
go
it
with
straight.
so I think a lot about this question.
Set it straight.
Yoda's
bro.
easy, Yoda's too easy, right?
Set it straight, Joe.
Right?
It's too
And
easy
I-
because it's the
and
right
I
answer.
ventured the Qui-Gon and Obi a little bit, but nah, they kind of was just
Anakin's
raising the
easy
boy
to-
up a little bit.
Set it straight, Joe.
Yeah, I mean,
Anakin is
He's a
clearly,
Anakin-
if you say different, you're what? Now hold on. I'm gonna give you
Put him in.
unarguable.
There you go.
Unarguable proof.
There you
I'm gonna give
go.
you unarguable proof.
can
Like
blame
it's,
the gun.
it's unarguable.
Blame
Let's
the
go.
person over there.
In in the episodes in the Clone Wars,
Right, what happened?
who was it?
Padme.
No, not not Padme. In one episode of the Clone Wars, one of the clones defected. One of his chips, the Order 66 chips, defect.
Yeah.
He told Anakin to his face
Facts.
that there's a plan inside of his head and all of their heads.
Facts.
Order 66 to kill the Jedi.
Facts. He
told Anakin to his face.
He did.
Anakin did nothing with that information.
Nothing.
Show me the evidence. The evidence is in here. It's in here. It's in all of us. Every clone. What is it? Organic chips built into our genetic code to make us do whatever someone wants. Even kill the Jedi. It's all in here.
Nothing with the information.
Okay, well,
He
where
did
was he?
nothing.
Where was he in this part of the story? Was he already trying to get counsel and they was shunning him and pushing him away like they was in the movies and all that? Was that? Where was he with the council at this
He
point?
was older. He had a Padawan by now.
He had a Padawan. They didn't put him in his.
No, I'm not talking about the movies.
I know. I'm talking on the,
He had
I'm
a
talking on the
Ahsoka on
show.
there. He had a
Was he on?
Ahsoka.
He wasn't on. Was he on the council and all
They
that?
already
Like
did
he's
him dirty
supposed
by
to be?
that point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they do him dirty already at that point?
No.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Then
Been
it's
dead
cool.
in
No,
the-
They did.
Nah, he was good.
They
at
always
the
did
time.
him dirty.
Nah, he
That's
was,
what I thought.
nah, he was good at the time.
He was
And
good.
then who took that?
He was tight.
Was it Rex who actually took his thing out? So when
No,
Order
that was Sniper.
No, Odell. This is before Bad Batch. This is in Clone Wars.
yes,
This is in
but
Clone
one,
Wars.
yeah, one actually took his out. So when
Oh,
Order
the one on
66,
Silver Knot in the middle of nowhere?
nah, it wasn't Rex because
No.
Rex shot at Ahsoka. It
He's
wasn't Rex.
okay, so there was a whole thing going on. He had went to a bar, and when he went to the bar with all the clones, a sniper had tried to take him out because they had got word that one of the clones found out
Yeah,
about
and then
it.
he got shot anyway. And then he gave the information.
Yeah, they shot up because the chancellor,
Chancellor
who had nothing to do with anything, sent the order to kill that clone.
Yes.
Anakin was already like, why does the chancellor have anything to do with this?
Right.
Already.
Right.
And he said, the clone said it. I don't know who's behind this, but it's an order to kill all the Jedi.
And then hold on. And then that clone escaped Palpatine, and Palpatine said, "Oh, he's crazy. He tried to kill me."
Oh yeah,
and let the dude escape.
What was Anakin's justification for this? For not doing anything? What did he say? What did he do?
That's just before y'all Falcons.
He just did nothing with it.
That would have been good though.
Man, listen. Not only that, but
no, he did. He just did nothing. So that was like a wrap it up quick.
Padme got flown into General Grievous on the first episode of Clone Wars by who? Palpatine.
Sure did.
How many times did Palpatine try to kill Padme?
A lot.
100 times. He sent her.
When she went to visit the banks, he sent her to the bank to get assassinated.
Everything. Palpatine literally tries to kill Padme 100 times.
And Anakin never realized.
In Clone Wars. She never says Jack. He ain't do Jack.
Because Palpatine is precise.
He wasn't that precise.
No.
With that stuff.
No.
He befriended them.
Yeah, but him ordering a hit on a clone was like obvious. Like Anakin was already confused.
He's their friend now. They trust him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Was it already a blind spot? This person's supposed to be your mentor. He's supposed to be trying to give you.
No.
You're
not gonna send
First of all, that's not fair though.
You're not gonna send me
y'all came back Yoda for Sidious blind Yoda. So it's okay for him to blind Annie?
That's not him. Yeah. First off,
that's contradicting.
No, Annie's a weaker-minded Jedi.
That's fine, but he still is
for one.
That's fine.
And two, he like looks up to Palpatine.
I'm just saying,
Yoda ain't look up to no Palpatine.
Common denominator. He clouded everybody. Like we all agree that.
I don't know. Yoda had a lot of responsibility.
He needs to take responsibility.
Yeah, he had a lot of
responsibility.
The boss always get away.
Anakin needs to take responsibility for his own actions.
Nah, it's Yoda.
The boss always goes down for
undeniable proof. Captain gotta go down with this shit, man.
It's undeniable proof.
What are you talking about? What? He was given proof.
I'm saying he gave why Anakin believed it.
Fuck that.
That's his mentor. That's Palpatine. That's his friend.
And also,
he was clouded.
Didn't he trap Anakin in his laser shield?
Yes, to explain to him.
To explain to him, but he was
calm. He wasn't even trying to kill Anakin.
I'm saying, but the situation.
No, he was talking calm.
The same thing that I don't want to say. I can't say this part, but the same happened again. That same situation happened again where Anakin's always put in a position where he doesn't know who to trust.
Nah, but he won't run full speed every time he see Dooku.
Easy, slice and dice.
All right,
wait till my
Next question, man.
Dooku say his hand.
Move on.
Yeah, of course, they fight like 4 times.
Of course, he gonna see him on sight. You take my hand.
No, yeah. All right,
2 guys.
All right, so next question. My question is statement. So I got a statement. You know, y'all can change my mind. Y'all can say who better, whatever. So I say Darth Maul is the best fighting Sith, and Obi is the best fighting Jedi.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
I am going to say yes on the.
Well, you pick on the Sith side who you think would beat best them, and then you pick on the Jedi side who would best them. Well, who would you replace? That's my 2. Who would you replace or agree?
Okay.
So Maul and Obi.
So I'm gonna say that Ahsoka could take out Obi. And I'm going to say that as much as I love Darth Maul and he did so much with his underworld badness and all that good stuff, but I think that Count Dooku.
Surely you can do better.
So I'm going with Ahsoka and
I like your little fancy style. You do.
yeah.
You got the limp saber.
I'm going with Ahsoka and Dooku.
Okay.
He did that unorthodox style to confuse me.
Yeah, it throws him off like a quarter of an inch or something with the defense.
He's a fencer.
Yeah. Because when you're expecting a lightsaber to be here, it's more.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I didn't know this was gonna happen, but also Ahsoka and Dooku.
Yeah?
There you go.
You want who?
Same.
Okay.
Oh, now I'm talking about.
Alright.
For Dooku being this old man, you know what I mean?
He's very.
He
See,
fought a lot.
so. Dooku. Hit me out though.
He took out Ventress and all them witches.
He did, but he did it. Hold on. I'm fine with your answers.
The conquest.
But I said fighting.
Yeah, he fight a lot.
I ain't talking about force.
You talking about fisticuffs?
I'm talking with fight, like with the lightsaber.
I mean, he was still dope.
yeah,
with the
like,
lightsaber.
I'm not saying he's not nice, but how does he beat all those people?
I mean, he be throwing it in there. Yeah, he be throwing it in there. He be throwing it in there.
That's how he beat.
Okay.
But it's part of his fight.
So you know what?
Well, all through Clone Wars, he ended up using electricity
That's part
on
of his
people.
fight.
You know what? Because Darth Maul uses force like the least out of the Sith.
That's why.
He is a very fighting dude.
That's why I didn't really. Yeah.
Yeah. If you take away force, I think Maul would.
Man, I'm still saying Dooku.
That's fine.
Standing up for the
I just know when Dooku wins his matches, it always ends
for the
with
senior
electricity.
citizens out in the galaxy. I got y'all. I get it. Your back hurt, you wake up.
Yeah.
He clean though. He clean.
If you want to take away,
The most effortless fighter. The
If
most
you-
effortless.
yeah.
You like agree?
Dooku.
You like Obi?
I like Obi. That's me. I'm gonna stick with Obi. Can I go?
Ahsoka? But you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going Darth Revan. I gotta get Darth Revan, man, on the Sith side, man. Single-handedly took out all the Mandalorians, the whole war and all that. He decimated that whole little faction.
Part of the what you call him?
What?
It's a way to call like the older Sith though, like
Yeah,
the
something.
older
I
time.
don't know
But
the name,
yeah, he part of that.
But was he?
Old Testament.
But was he fighting or using force power?
He was both. He was doing both, but he was definitely a fighter. Yeah. He was wielding a purple lightsaber and a red lightsaber.
Well, he's like Grievous. He got a bunch of lightsabers.
He did eventually have like
See, I would have said Mace over Obi, but I just want to be a little different.
No, I get you. Yeah. Nah, but Obi's got that undefeated fighting style. So,
Mace is so disappointing.
I like his fighting
I
style.
said do Obi pose, man.
Do your list.
But Darth Revan, if y'all don't know, not a lot of people don't know about him.
Now he can't.
Look him up.
Nice little Republic
Yeah,
games.
nice little Republic game. If y'all don't know about him, look him up. He's dope.
That's what's
dope.
For me,
That's something.
yo,
You got
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. I would definitely go Obi. He's one of the most successful Jedis that there
Facts.
has been. And I would say Darth Maul
To be
too.
alive.
You said he like.
You know why he was? Because
It's like in that hallway, he
kept
disappeared.
saving him.
It's like in that
He
hallway.
had the high ground, so.
Anakin kept
Yeah,
saving him.
yeah.
You can see it. You right about
I'm
that.
gonna go with Darth
You
Maul
right about
too,
that.
man.
Nah, when you
Darth Maul was dope.
Anakin was saving his behind left to right. You right about
yeah.
that.
All right,
Darth Maul.
He was a badass.
Yeah.
Darth Maul.
Dooku.
Who you got, Joe?
Dooku over Maul?
You thinking with those?
I don't know. I think I like Maul. I think I like Maul.
Darth
And
Maul,
Obi.
Obi,
I
Darth
go
Maul.
I think I like Maul over
Yeah.
Dooku too, but Dooku was nice.
Maul just cooler.
He was just
he's
dope.
cool.
He is
Yeah.
cooler, but
He is cooler.
he's been
Because he had the duck.
Yeah, that was cool.
He had
That's cool.
that bow
That's
staff.
cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
lightsaber.
Cool.
Remember he did the Luke Kane kick?
Yeah. Over the lightsaber over there. He was
He used to hit you in your bread box with the middle. Bing.
Bow, bow.
Like Maul, Maul did so much for the series.
He did so much for.
Yo, he was really trying to take over.
He would have.
He was, other than the one movie he was in where he was just kind of flying around on his little scooter.
They could have. Yeah,
and then he was on the scene, and then he was off the scene.
Yeah. Facts.
All right, so Maul was taking over.
That's why Sidious had to handle it. He was getting too powerful. But that's my question.
Right there,
Fun fact, too, though. Fun fact, that Darth Maul was Toad in X-Men.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he got a lot. You ain't know that? Yeah.
Ray Park.
He got a lot of roles off of that because he did the choreography for that. So he does a lot of
choreography. He's good at that.
He's dope.
X-Men.
Dope. The first one.
The original ones, yeah.
Original X-Men. Brian Singer.
Was with
he was. Yes, I remember now.
Yeah, Toad. You remember Toad?
Oh, I was thinking not Toad. I was thinking Teleport.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, look the same. All right, never mind.
All right, cool, Ryan. Go ahead.
All right, my question out next. Okay, I got a doozy.
Question or a statement?
I got a doozy. Nah, I mean, I don't know. I ain't know how to phrase it. I'll phrase it as a question. All right, see how you guys think.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Was Anakin Skywalker was he right to leave the Jedi Order?
Yeah.
Leave the Jedi Order the way he did.
I'm gonna go. Wait, the way he did?
No. I was just saying, was he right to leave the Jedi Order? I was saying, was he right?
He's killing kids.
Listen. I just say, was he right to leave the Jedi Order? Well, depending on how you look at it, he might have had, depending on how you look at the Jedi Order.
It was okay for him to kill kids?
Listen, you gotta eradicate.
Anakin.
Man, what's your answer? No. I'll let you go first.
Anakin killed him.
I don't know about that.
Yo, chill out, yo.
Yeah, chill out.
You sit right there, dude. What up?
You sit right there, dude.
Yeah, you too. Somebody got to cut that out. Oh, this is my episode. Chill out.
I'm gonna just say, he was right to leave.
Can't be
but
talking like that, Sam.
off the strength of, I ain't like how the Jedi did their politics. I thought a few of them actually believed what they was doing was right, like Obi and stuff. But then there was the other few, it was just too politics. And after what they did to Ahsoka, I never liked the Jedi Council it's kind of mostly the Council. But I understand what the Jedi stand for, but it's something that big. It's gonna be too flawed. So
Anakin ain't even believe.
He right for leaving, but
they got a little full of themselves.
He right for leaving, but there's ways he could have did it because Qui-Gon studied both sides of the Force. Mace studied both sides of the Force. There's a couple of Jedi. Who my man with the dreads, Sam? He studied both sides of the Force. Yeah, the peaceful one with the dreads. There's a way you can do that without killing younglings. So,
alright, listen up. Hold up, man. Before we just go jump on the anti-hate train on that, I'll still respect how you said that he was right for leaving the Force. So we see eye to eye on there. I think he was definitely right for leaving the Jedi Order. And I say burn that bitch down on the way out too. I say burn that bitch down on the way out. The Jedi Order was corrupt. I didn't even get to see what they did to Ahsoka. From where I hear some pretty heartbreaking stuff. I saw through they bullcrap just through the second trilogy. So I'm gonna say he was right to do it. The killing the younglings part was a little overkill. I ain't a bit overkill. He ain't even doing all that. He was a little overzealous. But as far as tearing down the order, burning everything, I mean the kids could evacuate. He ain't gotta look out for nobody. But as far as all that other stuff, he was just chilling. He was just trying to do what he could do to save his wife. They did him dirty. Wasn't giving him no type of counsel. Trying to stop him in my opinion, they was doing him dirty. Was trying to stop him at every turn and didn't really help the situation.
Can I just explain that real quick? Don't get me wrong, I don't like the Jedi Council either.
Like I said, it could have been a better way. He didn't have to kill the younglings. He was a little overzealous. But, he was, it
wasn't his order, though.
It wasn't, following order, trying to get to the end goal.
Basically, Sidious burning.
Yeah, his new mentor and all that.
Puppet hoe.
And from his point of view, he was right at the time, so, yeah, I'm going to go with
Wait,
I'm going to go. I said from his point of view.
Yeah, he was right
from his point of view.
No, he's right.
I want to say, but I think he was right for leaving. Definitely right for leaving the Jedi Order.
I'll say I will agree as well. He was definitely right to leave, and if you can probably count them up. But you got the Council, which is just a handful of Jedi, but there was always Jedi that weren't in the Council that were always on the edge of what was happening and what is true, and are we actually fighting for the right thing? And we're supposed to be peacekeepers. and yet we're being called generals and we're out front, fighting other people's, battles. And
Which is
whatnot.
why they couldn't
It was
see.
like Quiet Gizzy.
So it was definitely
never supposed to be
There was
involved.
no structure. Exactly. It was murky all around.
So yeah, Qui-Gon knew, and also Count Dooku knew, and that's why he left.
Count Dooku was telling people.
Qui-Gon died. Count Dooku was out of there. Count Dooku said, "I'm gonna take this into my own hands."
Listen, man, we never know, man. We tell this same story from the Sith side. We might be, you know what I'm saying, thinking of this whole thing a little different. All right.
I'm about that.
You don't know. You don't know. It's all perspective.
Nah,
Man. It's all perspective.
Nah, because the Sith are wild. You're
They be wildin'. But it's perspective. They could be radicals on their side of it. They're just radicals. They say, hey, our backs pushed up against the wall. We gotta do what we gotta do. They just blew up our Death Star. Our only plan that we had to defend. Like, I'm just saying, I'm just making a case for the Sith. Alright, that's all I'm doing. Hope you see the other side.
Yeah, because torturing people is okay.
You just defended Death Star, bro.
I'm just saying.
Definitely wild. Blowing up planets. The Death Star was not for defense.
Devil's advocate.
The Death Star was for offense, not defense.
All right, go ahead, Jason.
No, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think
Best
he definitely
defense is
should
a great
have left the Jedi Order. Get out of here.
Best defense is great offense.
No, that Jedi Council did him dirty. You know, they never trusted him. So I think he had to leave.
Was he to be trusted?
Stuck at all the kids. I mean, if they give him more of a chance, I feel like he eventually turned in the end anyway, back to the light.
Well,
so
one thing y'all putting too much on Anakin that has nothing to do with the Jedi. They didn't trust him, yes, but his mother situation, they had no control over that,
True.
which brought all that hate in him in the first place.
I feel like if they gave him more of a chance, though, he might not have turned like that.
But the mother situation would have happened anyway.
Yeah.
When
He was already having nightmares.
Of course.
Yeah.
He was redeemed in the end, though. Stubbies, that was always in there.
Because they came and kidnapped him off his home world to go fight an A joint and bounce off their force and let him go to save him.
At the end of the day,
at my perspective.
At the end of the day,
how he said Qui-Gon wasn't supposed to take him off the world like that. I'm just saying.
He agreed.
Yeah, of course he agreed. He a little kid. I get to go on a field trip and get to go see other. Of course I'm going.
His mom had a good life.
It's working.
She got bought.
His mother did not want him to stay there.
Yeah.
His mother did not want him
she
there.
got bought out, but she got to live as a wife. She had a good life.
That whole situation.
She just happened to get took one night.
It was written in the. You could see how that he could be absolved from that situation.
I'm saying, people, man.
It was written. It would have happened.
Yeah.
I think probably those course. I just didn't trust them, but it would have happened anyway.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Sam.
All Padme had to do is say, "Listen, Palpatine trying to kill me."
What's your answer?
No.
Anyways,
Is he right for leaving?
yes, Anakin is right for leaving.
We all think so. Unanimous.
The same way Ahsoka was right for leaving. Like,
Get her dirty.
everybody should have left. Right? They needed a whole new Jedi Order because I mean everything was just out of whack.
Ray building the next one.
Whole new.
Yeah.
It was definitely out of whack.
The thing
That's
about-
They should have stayed neutral. Then they would have been able to see everything they needed to see.
They weren't neutral.
The Jedi Order were also pawns. They were just reacting to things that were happening.
Right.
Palpatine put his
That's
plans.
true.
So, right.
He set up situations where they had no choice but to go fight.
They could have been proactive. They was always reactive. They was.
Yeah.
Well, they was fully proactive. They weren't involved at all.
Yoda was too
But-
cloudy, man. He couldn't see shit.
They were taking. That's why I said it got murky because, like you said, you had people on front lines over here. They were taking certain liberties. It got murky. The politics of it got real murky.
Yeah.
They should have let the Republic
When
fight.
people are dying, and you're a Jedi, what are you supposed to do?
Stand back.
And you gotta go one way or another. You stick to the code or you don't. They was doing both. They was walking the
When
line.
you get involved,
Yeah.
They was doing both.
They should have.
How much do we lean in? How much we not?
They should have said, listen. They should have said, listen. If somebody come at us, we gonna deal with it. Other than that, y'all on y'all own.
So that's it.
So
Pick a side.
once the
Pick
team got-
what y'all really want and go.
That's not true because they'll go to planets for diplomatic solutions and then get
When
attacked.
Satine got taken, Obi-Wan was like, well, I gotta bend the rules a little bit. Just because he knew her.
What else?
That's what I be saying. They all be bending the rules, but they want to come at Anakin.
That's what I'm saying. You capture the right person.
They actually make that a point that's the first time Obi actually bend the rules.
What I'm saying.
Because he actually loved her.
He was gonna leave the order
for her.
But the point, it's possible to get them to do what you want them to do.
Yeah.
Just find the right person to capture.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Capture the right person. Everybody come around.
Everybody got a price. Everybody.
And now we gotta fight. And now you fight.
Right there. Right there.
You involved.
And now we got you nice and foggy, and we can do what we want to do
and we can capture Palpatine. Palpatine can capture Padme whenever you want.
And this
gotta be
is
the
why,
right person.
And this is
gotta be the right person.
And this is why the first rule.
She Princess Peach. Princess Peach. Whatever she want.
Peach.
What is the first rule?
It's free.
What is the first rule of the Jedi's? No relationships.
You can't help.
You can't have no relation. So you live like Jedi needs to be like cold-hearted, isolated people.
Yeah, but
they all
in order,
Can't stop love, Sam.
They all have
Can't stop love.
No. I'm just trying to say that's the only way you could honestly pull off like playing that role to the T is by not having relationships.
Yeah.
But then at the same time you human, so
make everyone droids, man.
Alright, so we got Jason. Your question.
My question. All right. So, Jar Jar Binks, hate him. Changed my mind.
Ooh. You hate him?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it.
I changed your mind right now.
Jar Jar Binks was a boss.
We all know.
Yeah.
We all know the fan
so
theory.
he was. Yeah, but that's just a fan theory. That's not canon.
It might be. Hey, hold up. There's evidence. There's crazy evidence that supports it.
Never been.
There's crazy evidence that supports it. Though.
Who knows? But no, I mean,
What's your
he
answer?
had a pretty bad reputation throughout the whole thing.
What's
Like
your
a lot of
My
people.
answer.
I like Jar Jar Binks.
I like Jar Jar Binks.
I thought he was
too.
funny. He was cool.
Nah.
He's definitely annoying, but he's funny.
He's a
cool.
funny annoying.
Funny, cool. I think he was black.
He was clutch.
He did like clumsy stuff. He was taking out stuff.
I just feel like he was
Clutch
just
in a
silly.
clumsy, lucky way that made everybody think that's the Force.
Yeah.
He was a little too silly, man.
His eyes was the Sith color. Look at the eyes. All right, now watch your boy.
Can't go based off theories
Watch your
like
boy.
that.
Yo, Jar Jar Binks, he had a lot of clutch. He did a lot of clutch
Watch
stuff.
your boy, man.
Jar Jar Binks is a fool. I'm done.
Did you like him?
A fool.
He wasn't.
So you agree or you disagree with you? You like him or not?
No.
Oh, I like him. I like him.
He was a little too silly,
See,
man.
you like him?
Yeah.
I understand his purpose. And
I see him both sides. I like. He didn't.
He was made for the kids for comic relief.
If you look at him at the surface,
He was clutch.
you're gonna not like him.
He was
I'll look beyond.
That's all there is.
Nah, not for
You don't
me.
got
Not
nothing
for me.
else.
Not for me. I look a little bit
There's
deeper.
never been anything
I'll look a
else
little bit
confirming
deeper.
any of that stuff.
Jar Jar was clutch.
I look for
Jar Jar had a
that
lot of-
alone. That alone. He was clutch.
He had a lot
That
of
alone.
He did serve his
It's
purpose.
deeper than the surface.
He did serve his purpose.
Yeah, but
Was it?
nobody else was doing it.
Was it?
Bumbling, stumbling.
Was it? Was it?
Yes.
Or to make myself look like, you know,
Bro,
I'm just some dumb little. Really, I'm over Palpatine.
Listen, bro.
And I gotta
If
sit on
none
the.
of
You
that-
gotta see in the
Sit on the
Republic
council.
up there.
Listen,
Politician maneuver
Yo.
himself right and got next to Padme.
If none of that
Move
came
right
to
up.
fruition, it
Come on
is
now.
what it looked like.
Come on now.
He was a silly ass character.
on
man.
now.
He had a drunken style.
Strings. He pulled the
So
strings.
we like him, y'all didn't. Yeah, that's
Hey.
cool.
I wanted to,
That's
but I
it.
could not.
Yeah, so.
He would not allow me to like him.
Misa.
So yeah, Lisa.
Nah.
All right, on to the next question, y'all.
Damn, yo.
Next question.
Scrimson.
Oh, I thought he was doing the intro. Alright.
Intro.
He's new here. He's new here.
All right. So mine is a statement. Anakin should have stayed at the altar of Mortis. He missed his true calling to balance the Force, which is why Qui-Gon picked him up in the first place. Let's to go balance the Force.
What a failure that Qui-Gon.
Yeah. I'm just answer real quick. Knowing what we know in hindsight, yeah, that motherfucker should have stayed his ass dead. I get why he didn't. And I see the Force trying to keep him to do it by like trying to trick him and sacrifice one of the two, which is Obi or Ahsoka. But hindsight, he should have stayed his ass there because it was just bad. But
Yep.
what? Hold up. Was his? Because then Luke and Leia would have never been born. Interesting. All right, that's.
I'm gonna say get my bull crap ass out the way.
Force would have been balanced.
I'm gonna get
been balanced, but Luke and
I'm gonna get my ass out of the way because I ain't see it. I'm gonna say
Right,
whatever he could have did to balance the Force, he should have did that. So if that means staying,
So he was gonna
he should have stayed.
Same here. don't know what that is.
Balance didn't come until
I
you
see
left
that far
and
yet.
ruined stuff, and then
That's true, Sam.
so by leaving, that was his way of
Or it was,
keeping the balance.
or the balance came back around, like the balance missed with
Right.
him.
He had
And it
to
came back down
imbalance
with
it
his
to
children.
rebalance it.
Well, no, I'm saying it could have balanced one. The fact that he left, they gave him another chance, but not through him, but through his children.
Right, but him leaving,
Him leaving,
he has to leave. He has to leave.
For the ultimate to go down the way it's supposed to go down. If that's the
Him
case,
leaving is part of the balance.
but if he stayed, it would have been a balance. It would have been balanced.
Would it?
Yes.
Because-
If,
Still
the
an
reason
if.
he,
He
the
told
reason
him to
he
stay to
left,
bring balance.
they had to rebalance it through his children.
No, I understand. Well,
No, him leaving made that have to happen.
Yes, because they missed with him.
Yeah.
So it went to his
Oh, so he
children
was
next to
Right.
balance.
Right.
so he was meant to leave.
No, he could have stayed and
But
not
he
had
could
the
have
children and been
stayed
balanced anyway.
and balanced it up front.
we don't know that.
You don't know that.
We don't know that.
All we know is that it was balanced because you left.
True, we gotta assume because we ain't see it.
But no, it balanced because you left.
Yeah. It might have been had to go down the way it's supposed to go down.
But-
Yeah, but it's like a what if scenario.
But while you're watching the episode, it's you're thinking if he stayed, it would have been.
The guy literally says,
Right.
stay and balance,
Right.
stay and bring balance to the force.
if he would have stayed, what he had to do?
He would have had to just maintain the.
He
light
would have
and
just
dark.
had to. He would have to take the job
Like
of
a
the
job.
father
Yeah, it's like a job.
and maintain balance between light and darkness.
He basically turned into like this god.
He'd be like Davy Jones, like he's bound to it pretty much.
Yeah,
No
he'd have
more
been
to
bound
He
to
becomes
it.
babysitter
Yeah, I'm not staying.
with his other man's children.
I'm not staying. I'm not staying.
Wait, so you saying no? He shouldn't have stayed.
Okay, by that definition, yeah, nah, he shouldn't have stayed. I'm not. And if I'm saying, if I put myself in this, yeah, Anakin, him, if he want to balance the force, cool, go ahead, save all us. But me, if I'm Anakin, I'm not staying.
Well, mind you, he has people in danger and he has to go save again as well. So
Okay, so then
you
yeah.
can't stay.
What if he could have saved them by staying?
Well, like wipe their minds and then make everything happy.
Hey, if that's bringing balance to the force.
That ain't the right way to do it. You can't just be.
Is
That's,
that balance?
that ain't balance.
Hey,
You-
he could have stayed there and played God.
You messing. You don't want to do that though,
Why not?
because no one man should have all that power.
Well, it's not so much
How
power.
many left?
It's just a caregiver.
He talking
kinda
about playing God.
It's like a caregiver kind of.
He said he's able to wipe somebody's mind, make them all happy, and not have basically not have free will, but just wipe their whole thing. No, you can't do
I don't
that.
see him talking about. I just say he's not.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
He posed a scenario. You said y'all.
Better that than
You said,
a bunch of kids.
I hear all that. But all right, what y'all think though?
By that definition, I'm gonna say no. Then I know I said yeah because it's a bullcrap answer. I never saw it. I was gonna say yeah, he should balance it for it. But
Well, we
me,
explained it a little bit.
personally, then no. I would say no. He should because I also agree with him. Ultimately, it had because I haven't seen it. So my grand picture is ultimately it had to go down the way it's supposed to go down. The people who were supposed to balance the force was not Anakin. They had it wrong. It was supposed to be Luke and I guess now Rey. I guess it was supposed to be them, not Anakin.
Right, but they don't exist if he stays.
Exactly. So
He balances the force. If he
Because he left.
we don't know that.
Only
I'm saying
because
that
he
I'm
left.
saying it ultimately balanced and the prophecy ultimately worked out because they read it wrong and it wasn't supposed to be him. It was ultimately supposed to be his
It
children.
was supposed to be.
But we
him,
don't
though.
know that though.
No, the episode
The children
is,
balanced
Destiny
it.
could have changed
The
them.
children are
The
balanced.
actual episode is him
But
staying and balancing the
I
force.
get that, but
Yeah.
we wouldn't have known what
That's
would
what
have
I'm saying.
happened though. We don't know if that would have actually worked.
But we know.
We don't know if he would have been
It would
stable.
have worked.
That's the point of the episode.
He would have been stable enough. He's the most unstablest character in all
Listen.
Star Wars. He had been stable
They
enough-
said it would.
Well, he had been stable enough to balance it himself.
He would have been joining the father.
I thought he would have been at the
Well,
helm. I thought he was taking his spot.
So
He
there was
just-
a test. You know the test. There was
I
a
don't know.
test where he shut down both the light and the dark, which kind of proved to the father he can do it.
Okay.
So, which means he can control the light and the dark.
Right.
It was a
That's
test.
definitely capable.
So he can do it. The
Yeah.
fact I'm saying the fact that he left and didn't do it, it missed Anakin. Shit. Let's go through his kids now as a
Okay.
plan.
Get him in.
B.
Forget all that.
Yeah,
Forget all
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Let's forget all that. Let's forget all that. Knowing Anakin's character.
So what?
Knowing Anakin's character the way y'all know it.
Yeah.
Would y'all personally trust him to do that?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the father
At
would
the
have
time,
trained
he
him
was
for
fine.
the
He would have
position.
evolved past just like normal.
He's making that decision.
But-
The
Okay.
father
Well,
would have
how did
trained
it
him for
end
the
though?
position.
Like he left because it was like selfishness took over and he didn't want to.
It was
do
selfishness.
that.
It was selfishness.
So that's his character.
He didn't.
Well,
So he wouldn't have been able to do it. That's his character. Then.
Ultimately, that is his
People were in
character.
danger.
He would have
He
left.
chose the people. You know, he chose to go save people.
It's just a
If
choice.
he stayed,
But-
if he stayed, who's to say that part of his character when it came out further down the road?
I'm just saying, should it?
When he had more power.
Well, see, the other thing too is the father's. You don't know this, but the father has the daughter and the son. The son is the evil one. It's very well possible that that son could have corrupted Anakin.
If Palpatine did it,
It's very possible.
Yeah.
a lot of questions.
That was it.
I'll agree with you. I'll say he leave. I think he should have left.
Alright.
I think he should have left.
I think you should have went with the father and stayed because
Alright, so
look,
hindsight, a lot of people died.
because look how much pain he caused.
Oh, yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
trust it. I don't trust him staying there.
In hindsight.
But
would that would've been
I
worse?
don't know the
the
intricacies of it,
episode, the
but
episode doesn't give off.
For
hey,
what it's
if
coming,
Anakin-
Well,
Wait,
that
the way
would have
it's
been
coming,
worse
I
than what
don't
he
know.
eventually did.
Could have been.
it could have been.
Look
We don't know that.
how much pain he
But what we
caused.
do know is
You know?
it ended up balanced.
Yeah, we do. At the end of the day,
Or it could have been
a lot-
balanced earlier.
Yeah, after a whole bunch of genocide.
Could have been balanced much sooner.
it did. All right, that's the end of this episode, man. That was my last question. It was a very conflicted question. That was a good one. That was good. That was dizzy.
Yeah.
But y'all make sure y'all go check out the other episode before this, man. Those are hard hitting bangers. We got another episode coming up after this. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're dropping new content when?
All the time.
Make sure y'all also check out the Instagram, cool_geeks, behind the scene content. I'm sure we're gonna be doing some promo for this over there.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out.
Lots to look forward to.
Lots to look forward to. I'll see y'all next episode, man. Till next time with the Cool Geeks. I'm Ron Showtime.
I'm Jay Brooks.
Special guest,
Sammy Soka.
This is your day.
and we out.